Hi, this is Brother Barnes, and I want to determine the oxidation number of sulfur in this compound, copper 2 sulfate pentahydrate. In Lab 9, this is one of the chemistry compounds that we deal with. Let's write out the formula first. Copper is Cu2 plus, and we know that it's 2 plus because of the Roman numeral. Sulfate is SO4 2 minus. And if I write minus 2 instead of 2 minus, don't freak out. I learned it the opposite than this. This is just how your book shows it now. Pentahydrate, 5H2O. Hydrate, that's water. I always tell my students that just to assume that water's neutral. I might talk about that later. But the task is to talk about sulfur. So let's get down to business. Sulfate, SO4 2 minus. Well, I told my high school students, and it may mostly be true, that the oxidation number of oxygen is always -2, except in peroxides where it is -1. Peroxide is O2 -2. This is not peroxide, so we're going to assume that each oxygen is -2. 4 times 2 negative is -8. Now, here's where the trickety-doo-dah kind of comes in. If the net value is -2, then what does sulfur have to be to add to -8? Or, I'm so sorry, there it is, 8 minus. What number does sulfur have to be to add to 8 minus to get 2 minus? It has to be how many positives? It has to be 6 plus. So there's the answer. The oxidation number of sulfur in copper 2 sulfate pentahydrate is 6 plus.